The arches, which make part of the lower Barocca garden. In front of the garden there is also a monument with a big bell in it, which was built to celebrate the 50th anniversary since the George Cross was awarded to the Maltese. When Queen Elizabeth of England came to Malta in May 1992, she inaugurated it herself. For those of you who might not know, the George Cross is a distinction of bravery. This bell up here weighs 10 tons and it is sounded once a day at midday. See some very low steps. These were built like this on purpose since the knights used to wear heavy armors when they used to fight. If these steps had been built any steeper, it would have been very difficult for them to climb. Entered the Grand Harbour, which is the largest and the most important harbour in Malta. It is also the largest natural harbour in the Mediterranean, being 2.5 miles long, with a shoreline of around 9.5 miles. Fort St. Elmo. Although there are records of Maltese personnel manning the site as far back as 1417, the actual fort was built by the Knights of St. John of Jerusalem in 1552, with an impending Ottoman-Turk invasion in mind. It was constructed on the design of Pietro Pardo, and it had the aim of guarding the entrances of the two harbours on either side of Mount Chiperras Peninsula. In here one can see the old yacht marina, which can accommodate around 350 yachts. Straight ahead of us then there is the town of Gżira. Gżira is the Maltese word for island, and it has taken its name from Manuel Island in front of it. The 66-meter height Gothic steeple on the right marks the St. Paul's Anglican Cathedral. Right behind it we can also see that big wide dome, which makes part of the Carmelite Friars Church, originally built in 1573. Right now we have started to cruise along the fortifications of Valletta. This is the capital city of Malta, Valletta, and this fine example of a fortified city of the Renaissance was founded by the French Grand Master Jean-Paris de la Vallette following the Great Siege of 1565. The first dome was laid in 1566 after a design by Francesco Lafarelli, who was an assistant of Michelangelo. Later it was completed by their Maltese assistant Gelormo Cassar in 1571. Valletta was built on the peninsula, the so-called Mount Chiperras. Unknown. It was the first of its kind to be built in the Mediterranean. It was built here on Manuel Island in 1643. This is this old building, part of it with the arches on the right.